Reincarnating as a monster is a classic trope. But what happens when the logic behind the story is as ugly as a goblin? Today we're diving into Green Skin. It's a story about revenge, evolution, and some of the most frustrating character decisions I've ever seen in a 600-chapter novel. The story follows a man who lived a miserable life as a third-rate swordsman, betrayed and left for dead. But instead of just dying, he wakes up as a goblin with his memories intact. Not only that, he's gone back in time. Now he's determined to evolve, lead a tribe of monsters, and get revenge on the Saint's sword who he claims failed him. I'll admit, the start was actually pretty good. The idea of monster evolution and building a tribe from the bottom up is always a fun hook. The pacing at the beginning kept me interested, and I was genuinely curious to see how a weak goblin could rise through the ranks in a world where humans are usually the heroes. But then we hit the plot holes and assholes phase. The world building makes no sense. In this world, an intermediate swordsman, someone who should be a professional, is treated like a literal beggar. The leveling system is even worse. It mixes racial evolution and classes in a way that feels messy and inconsistent. It feels like the author is just making up the rules as he goes. It's the logic of a jealous child. Now let's talk about the MC. He is the definition of a hypocrite. In his past life, he was proven to have zero talent for being a warrior. So what does he do when he's reborn? He picks the warrior class again. And because he has no talent with one weapon, he decides to master all of them. Logic: zero. Plus, his reason for revenge is incredibly shallow. He's mad at the Saint's sword because she didn't save his friend, even though she had literally given him money to help him earlier. It's the logic of a jealous child. As for the rest of the cast, they are almost all A** holes. The only character I actually felt sorry for was the Saint's sword. She's constantly hated by everyone, despite being one of the few genuinely decent people in the story. Meanwhile, the MC's crew is just a bunch of unlikable monsters who claim to be honorable while doing the exact same things they criticize humans for. The plot is driven by a humans are bad, monsters are good trope, but it's handled poorly. The MC claims to want to keep his humanity by not eating humans, yet he starts slaughtering them almost immediately to level up for his petty revenge. The story gets stuck in a loop of revenge talk without any real emotional payoff, and after chapter 20, the drive just vanishes. It's impossible to feel an emotional connection when the MC is this entitled. He blames everyone else for his own failures. When you're rooting for the villains, the humans, more than the protagonist and his green skin tribe, you know the story has lost its way. The betrayal that started it all feels weak because the MC himself is just as bad as the people who killed him. Final verdict? Green Skin is a 2-star experience. It has a decent start, but it's weighed down by nonsensical logic, a hypocritical lead, and a revenge plot that feels forced and petty. If you like monster evolution and don't care about plot holes, you might enjoy the first few chapters, but don't expect it to stay good. Is the MC a strategic genius or just a kid with a grudge? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is there a monster reincarnation story that actually makes sense? Drop your recommendations below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review.